What's going on, guys? This is Filthy Rich. I'm joined here by the beautiful, the talented cat MystikGunn, and we are so lucky to have the lead producer for Inversion, Ken Ma. What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
We actually just had our big 4v4 multiplayer game, Filthy's Angels versus the developers. So our team consisted of myself, Cat MystikGunn, the beautiful Celeste, and we also had Cammy Wins hanging out and doing the thing. But on the other side, we had the devs, the guys behind the team, the brains behind everything that makes this game great. You know, we had a great game, and I just want to share with the people at home the experience we had, talk about a couple of the examples, and let's start this off. So, you know, our team consisted of top players. You know, they played games like Halo, Gears of War, Modern Warfare. Did it help them out?
Well, every shooter really has this kind of its own nuances, and I think jumping into a version, you might try to play it like a regular shooter, but then once you start throwing gravity in the mix, I don't know if it gives you that much of an advantage.
I see. All right, so they still had to really adapt to how Inversion is, but they were able to use their skills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with my first-person shooter background, it actually helped a lot to be able to make it easier to kick their butts. So, using the grav link and everything like that, the gravity is key to this game. So it's great to have something new, and even though it's similar to a lot of shooters, like you're saying, a lot of them do have the same layouts and same feel, but this one actually changes a lot once you start using the gravity.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, staying on that, you know, we were messing around with it. A lot of them, I mean, I'm pretty familiar with it, but a lot of them were trying to just figure it out. Just to answer the question and go straight into it, is it a necessity to really utilize the grav link while you're playing either single player or multiplayer? More so in multiplayer, because I mean, that's the match that we played. Is it a necessity for somebody to really use this in match, or could they just play it straight up as a third-person shooter with cover?
Well, if you don't use the grav link, you're going to be at a severe disadvantage. I remember during the match, I mean, you were running around and you weren't really shooting anybody, you were kind of missing, and you know, people were running around and actually holding cover for you. They were holding objects, kind of blocking and kind of carrying you.
Okay.
Not to mention the explosives that you can grav link.
Yeah.
And the people themselves, you can grav link them and literally just like roar into the ground. So yeah, it's pretty satisfying.
I blame the booth babes for that one. So, I mean, you got lucky those 6 times, but it's okay. And the big question, how did it feel to get schooled by Filthy's Angels? I mean, you guys made the game, you spent time. I mean, what we in the office, I don't really do much but play this game. But does it hurt?
I mean, I know it might have looked like I was crying, but there was lights on me and
They
it was
were
a little hot.
Salty tears.
It wasn't crying. It was just a little hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah.
So he's a very good liar, and he's one of the lead producers of this game. Kat, you did some crazy stuff to this guy. I mean, she did something really sick, and if you can just go deeper into it, fill the guys in at home on what it was. There was one instance where you're hiding scared. Oh my God, something crazy is gonna happen, and he got owned up. But fill him in on what happened.
Well, at one point when I jumped in the match, I wasn't expecting too much competition, but when she started beating me like 5-6 times in a row, I got a little scared. I was hiding. I was camping a little bit.
And then I used that grav link, then I had you with the gravity coming out from behind the cover, so there wasn't much of that either.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything. All I can kind of do was hide and hope that she wouldn't find me with a grav link. I couldn't do anything.
What would you do if you could control gravity?
I'd probably like have a gravitating house and just be like traveling in my gravity house. That's
And Ken Ma, what would you do if you can utilize and weaponize gravity?
Well, since I game a lot, I mean, a grav link would be a great way to just grab sodas from the fridge without having to get off the couch. And, you know, I mean, you got to stay in the game, right, when you're playing.
What would you like to tease for the guys watching at home who are really excited, who've already pre-ordered this game? Just really suck them into the world of Inversion.
Well, we only debuted 2 different match types at E3, and in the coming months, we're going to be able to show every one of our multiplayer modes, and every one is basically a take on traditional shooters, but with a gravity flavor. So you're going to see it. It's going to be great to show this stuff off later in the coming months.
And I have to reiterate that the game definitely only has a few things to play, and it's not even coming out till later February of next year, so it's very much in its starting stages, and there's so much more that's not even in this version or in this kind of demo of the game. So it's definitely a little bit of a demo, and I'm really excited to see what you guys implement more into the game.
Yep.
So there you have it, folks. You know, we had a sick match, 4v4. What I want you guys to do at home is just to fill us in with any questions that you have. I mean, we have a dedicated website just for everything and anything Inversion at inversion.com. You know, join the community at facebook.com/inversion, and make sure to hit us up directly for all your questions regarding Inversion on Twitter with #Inversion. We're gonna end this. Thank you so much for joining us for this interview. I think we should just continue. We're gonna play the games, you make it. After this, we're gonna have a couple of YouTube videos and tutorials on how to play, so you should check it out. It's gonna be, it's a YouTube.